Yeah, I haven't really been up to much either. I've kind of just been working. I went to barbecue a bunch. That was fun. Barbecuing was chill.
Nice.
It was nice. It was raining though.
How's the weather been here? Oh, I guess I was going to... Literally, you answered my question as I was processing what I was going to say.
So this place I stayed at, like a place outside where you could still barbecue even if it was raining, because it was like covered.
Right.
So that was fun. And it was fun. I like barbecuing.
It's good. It's a good time for barbecuing right now.
Yeah.
It's like just warming up. Yeah.
So that was chill. Got to do that. That was fun. I just smelled of smoke for 3 days. It was fun. And then we had like a bonfire, and then it was very fun because you just keep adding. And we had to chop our own wood as well. That was fun.
Oh, that's
camping vibes again.
Yeah, it was very nice. Because it had.
Did you have like an axe and everything?
It was a hammer, and there was like a thing where you put the log on, and it was like a metal thing like this. So
nice.
Smack it into it.
Oh, cool.
I could just hear like the dwarf music from Lord of the Rings in my head, just like while I was like smacking away, just like bring me another log.
As you were chopping and your beard just extensively.
I felt like it, dude. I
should put on like one of those like lumberjack.
I did. I should have. I was like, yeah, dude, this is what it's all about. Like bringing my logs over like this. I'm like, all in the fire we go.
The red and black checkered shirt, you know?
It was so fun. I don't know why chopping wood was so fun.
Your hair just turns red.
It's
like, I'm a ginger now.
Definitely am a monkey, dude. I was like smacking it. It was fun.
Yeah, dude, it's the best feeling.
So fun.
Like there's just something primal about that.
Yeah, I just went to Costco before and bought a bunch of food and barbecued it. And I bought way too much food because it was really hard to eat it all.
I mean, it is Costco, right?
I know. It was so much food, but it was so fucking good. It's so delicious. Barbecuing.
Yeah.
I love barbecuing.
How long were you there for?
Like 3 days. So pretty chill. Pretty chill.
Nice.
It was nice to relax, get away.
Yeah.
And just chill for a bit before I guess I'm going to go away again. But it's just because like this next 2-3 weeks are just all work. So, and then going to the UK with a little bit of work. Yeah. Wedding and stuff. So.
I'm trying to like pack as much as I can before I fly back to the UK.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely like, I was like, I can work at home. I have like a dedicated office where I can work and stuff if I need to. But it's just something about being out of Japan. My body's just like, you are in holiday mode now.
Yeah.
Why do you need to work? People are out. People want to see you.
Like I'm telling myself, I'll be like, I'll have a bit of time in the UK to like do some stuff. I could probably just like sneak it in. I know though, the moment I get there, I was just like, yeah, so pub.
I want to live stream, but I just feel like I'm going to be stream sniped into oblivion in London. If I'm drinking at a pub, it'll be fun though.
Trash Taste is definitely like, it's definitely changed things for me in the UK in terms of.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, how much were you like recognized in the UK?
Like
compared to before.
A lot. I don't like the fucking like at this wedding I went to. The bartender was a fan of Trash Taste, right?
No way.
That's awesome.
Mates rates.
And fucking Sydney controlled him to like giving him like a free drink because she was like, you recognize him, but you don't recognize me. How dare you? How dare you?
Well, it's not fucking Sydney's Trash Taste. What the fuck's she on about?
She's literally been on the show one time and she's like, I'm the one who was on Trash Taste.
Do you know who I am? I am getting married to him actually.
Oh my god.
So I am basically also Trash Taste.
She was also very intoxicated at this time, as we all were. But like because Brighton has become like I guess
a YouTuber city for the UK.
Influencer city. Like it's so weird. Like I can't like sometimes I'll just be sitting at my local pub, which I won't say, but it is my local pub. Yeah. So it is within the vicinity in which I live. Yeah. And it's very like nerve-wracking whenever like I get recognized there because one, it's weird to go to like the pub that you grew up in and that you always went to, and you grew up there, and now you go there and sometimes the odd person just recognizes you from Trash Taste, and it's always Trash Taste. It's all like, it's all Trash Taste. So sometimes like people recognize me even though I got the mask on when I'm like walking in Brighton. It's super surreal because obviously it's the place I grew up in, and now it's become this really hip, happening influencer city. You know,
it's basically the LA of UK when it comes to YouTubers. Right?
Yeah, definitely. So there's actually like I think I got recognized more in Brighton per se than I did in London, because London's like a bit more spread out. It's a bit more like it's a bit more dispersed. You know, I do get recognized the odd place in London, but definitely like in Brighton, it's way more concentrated. Like whenever I go to the city center, it's and there's normally like 1 or 2 people that recognize me from Trash Taste.
Yeah, yeah.
And would probably be the same for you guys as well.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I blend in really well though.
Can't quite say the same thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because like we haven't really like, since Trash Taste started, we haven't really like had that yet, right?
Yeah.
Because like, the borders have been closed here, so like not as many foreigners coming to Japan. I mean, a little more recently, I'd say. I've been like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like the past like month or so, I've been like, oh.
Yeah, I got recognized
twice. White people
twice in one day the other day.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've noticed there's like a lot more people now.
Shinjuku.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that was like, I was like, whoa, that's weird. It's happening a lot more.
Yeah, because people are coming in now.
Yeah.
Like they've made it a lot easier to get in the country. At least my experience was. This time I spent an hour and a half in the airport as opposed to 4 hours, which was nice.
Yeah,
which is nice.
That's really good.
They've like the first thing I noticed is that they removed the fucking cattle tag that they give everyone. So I didn't feel like livestock, which was a nice positive.
Yeah.
I can't imagine if you're waiting for years to come in, on your work visa. Finally, the fucking country opens, and the first thing they do is like tag you, like fucking fucking brand you, So thank God they've removed that system. Everything's just a lot more streamlined now. And I mean, it's a lot easier traveling outside of the country as well. I mean, England, I didn't even need to get tested or give like a vaccine certificate or anything. It's just back to normal, right?
Jeez.
God bless the Queen. Jesus Christ, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it lasts, because like the one thing I'm really fucking worried about is, while we're overseas, like say at Gaunt's wedding, and then they'll just like discovered a new strain, guys. Let's go.
Like, even if they do, people are gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, the one thing that I don't know if I'm looking forward to or dreading is the next convention we go to.
Yeah, Shim can't announce what it is yet.
We
are going to a convention.
We're going to several conventions, but like I remember what it was like before Trash Taste. I can't imagine what going to a convention is going to be like.
Yeah,
after
Conflu.
I'm hyped, boy.
Conflu was always a thing,
Yeah.
and now it's like Conflu on steroids is a thing now.
Yeah, one thing we've definitely had to plan around that we've never needed to do before in conventions is like planning what we're doing and the events we're going to. Is that technically we are now a fire hazard. At some conventions, we are now a fire hazard. So that's something that I never had to think about before.
Yeah, there's like people asking like, "Do you want security?" And I'm like, "Oh, I feel so weird." Do I already want a guy just following me around? But then I guess I don't want to get hurt. But I mean, it feels weird. I don't know.
It definitely feels weird because it's definitely a different kind of planning than any of the conventions I've been to before.
Because like I've always seen like there's been like a couple of big guests at like conventions I've been to, right, that have security guards and security, and I was just like, look at this guy,
big dick on campus.
Look at this guy, the big dick brigade coming through, and now I'm about to be that guy. And I don't know how to feel about that,
because like I don't want to be like, guys, I don't need all this extra shit. Come on guys, I'm just a guy. But at the same time, like I'm like, especially being back this time, being like, I can't even walk down my local streets. How's it gonna be where all of the weebs and all of the people that are interested in your content and your content field are going to be concentrated in one place? And I'm just like, that's pretty scary now that I think about it.
It's really cool though. I mean,
it's going to be really cool.
I haven't seen it in a while. I'm excited to see what it is.
Yeah.
I think the last fan meetup I had, I can't remember. It was a decent amount of people who showed up to it. So I don't even know if I can even do a fan meetup this time.
Yeah. I was talking to Alan, and he was just like, remember when you used to do like unofficial fan meetups? Yeah, I don't think that's happening this time. And I'm just like, because it is a fire hazard, or like that has to be taken into account when we do any kind of meetups now. Like, how are we gonna arrange people who come to see us, and are we blocking anything that could potentially be a health and safety hazard?
It sucks though, because I miss
piss off the convention people.
Yeah.
It
sucks though, because I used to do like those kinds of like casual fan fan meetups every now and then with Aki, and like I miss that shit.
I miss that shit.
It's like
as well.
it's because it's so chill.
Yeah,
because it's like, you know, you just tweet out being like, hey, we're gonna be here for like a couple of hours. If you want to hang out, just come hang out. And it's usually like, you know, like 50 people max. And that's like a sizable amount of to be like, yeah, okay, you know what, this is kind of chill.
You can talk to people.
You can talk to everyone. You can have a conversation with everyone.
Interesting to hear where people have come from and
I've met like so many cool people through that, and now it just sucks that like it's a fire hazard now.
And now it's an Indian wedding.
And now it's an Indian wedding.
So now here's the strat. If you see me outside the convention, yes, that you can talk to me.
Exactly.
But that's like playing gacha. That
You'll
is the
probably
gacha.
never see me outside the convention because I don't leave my room. But maybe if you do, we can talk a little bit. Unless I'm in a rush, then I'll be like, sorry.
Because then it's always that instance of like, if someone recognizes you in those kinds of like outside of convention settings, all it takes is for one person to be like, oh my god, Connor, for everyone to just fucking whip their heads around and then a crowd gets formed.
Yeah, conventions, when there's crowds, people normally want to see what the crowd's about.
Exactly.
So, because
I remember the worst I saw it before was you at the Singaporean convention, where it was like traveling next to fucking Justin Bieber. You know, like we had like this.
That was pretty crazy,
we had like panels to go to, and I remember it was just like you could not take 2 steps without being stopped.
Yeah,
and
that was the first time I had to get security.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I was like,
did you get security?
Yeah, I had to because the con was literally like, if you keep going, you're going to be a fire hazard.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is cool, but also really fucking weird.
Yeah, fire hazard, just because you're like blocking walkways or something. It's not like it's a big deal, but like if you're,
it's not like someone's there with a fucking match.
But like people are stopping, right? So if you just stop in a hallway or something, it's technically a fire hazard, and like a lot of the venues can be like punished if that like gets shown around that's happening.
You know, like 10 people stop, that's fine, that's manageable. 50 people stop, you know, you're kind of, you know, getting in the way of people. If like 100, 200 people stop, then you are stopping the flow of people walking about. You're causing literal, I was going to call it human traffic, but like, is there like a word?
You are human trafficking. Not the same.
You are human trafficking right now. Like, I don't know what the word is or the term is, but it's basically
human
just
traffic jam.
A human traffic jam. I guess.
I went to a convention. I think you went to the same one. Or name it just in case I get annoyed. One year they had Markiplier at the convention.
Yeah.
And apparently this is like the first convention that Markiplier ever did. It was
I,
in the
I
States.
know which con you're talking about, yeah.
And they spoke about this like it was like the zombie apocalypse, dude. Because apparently, right, what happened was that, you know, I think did Jacksepticeye go too?
One of the years, I think.
I remember it was a really big fucking deal, and the convention like runners didn't like, they knew YouTube and they knew that it was like a big deal, but they didn't quite understand like how big of a deal it was. So they were like woefully unprepared for like Markiplier's audience. And apparently they were just like, it was like insane. Like the security barriers, they didn't like have anything really. And so like apparently it was like stampedes. Like people were just getting like hurt, and they had like one security guy for like 1,000 people when only 100 people should have turned up, and they didn't plan, you know, and they had, because they had like, they paid, I don't know, God knows amount of money for that one extra in that one Marvel movie, and they were like, well, he's the big deal. He's a Marvel movie. So it's kind of like they just kind of didn't get it, and apparently
they talked about
an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, they talked about it as if it was like a scene ripped straight out of like Dead
World War
Rising
Z or something.
Yeah, like Dead Rising. It's just like,
it
was insane apparently.
But like every single time anything would come up, they'd be like, the event that shall not be named. Apparently it was such a disaster, like trying to manage this, that the convention, I think that their reasoning was that they like banned him from coming back, and I was like, it's not like it was your problem though.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
How dare you be too popular?
Yeah, right.
For our convention.
I think that's something like that. It was really like they had fucked up massively and not considered.
Well, I think you know, it's events like this that have thankfully made events and people, and not just events, but also like influencers themselves. I know, I hate the word. I hate. Shut up. But like, you know, people like us.
We are not the same.
We don't like those other people.
No, because like the reason I talk about like, you know, YouTubers or, you know, TikTokers or whatever, is that we came from like, we all came from the same place, and we don't want to feel like we don't need security, we don't need to worry about this. We're like the man of the people, But like at the same time, there's been enough incidents like the Markiplier thing, like TanaCon, like a lot. There's been enough other influencers who have set the precedent to be like, things can go really, really fucking wrong if you don't plan shit out, because we know that you want to be seen as, the casual person, the same as everyone else, but you do have a massive audience, and you need to, like, it's gotten to the point where a lot of people need to think about how do they manage the audience they have IRL, because you see a number on your YouTube and you're just like, that's 10,000 people or that's 100,000 people. It's just a number. But when you translate that number, even if it's just like a tenth of the number you see on your YouTube channel to real life, that fills up. That's like a football stadium.
I guess that's what really sucks about not going to like a convention at all recently, is that we can't like tell, like, because it would slowly ramp up, right?
Go to more conventions. I have no clue.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going to be
our IRL situation.
Because like normally, like with how Trash Taste has grown over like the past 2 years, normally we'd get to like ramp up the experience to be like, okay guys, I think we're reaching that point where we need to kind of start thinking about this, kind of start thinking about that. But because it's just been 2 years of us talking in Japan, and we have no idea what it's going to be like when we, like, I guess, return to the rest of the world and conventions and stuff like that. We're just playing a guessing game a lot of the time, and like what we're going to need and how we're going to manage it.
Last time I went to AX, I could like easily walk through it all, and there was like maybe like, I don't know, 50-50 chance that someone would recognize me.
Yeah.
And that was when I had like, what, 400,000 subs or something?
Yeah.
So, and that was before Trash Days, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's going to be like now. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. Dude, it's...
Yeah.
Not excited for it.
I'm excited.
I'm excited, but dreading.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God, I don't want to cause any problems.
It's like equal
but
amounts.
I want to meet everyone. I want to say hi to you guys.
Equal amounts excitement, equal amounts terrifying.
Yeah. Same here. I'm nervous in both ways. I'm like, I'm excited to go experience conventions and just go see the vibe and everything again. I'm scared to see how things have changed after the last 2 years.
Mourning the loss of my weird convention stories probably now. I don't get to stay in random Discord Airbnbs where I met people online.
Right.
Anymore.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen anymore. That sucks.
Sad.
That was fun. Fun stories. Weird moments in my life.
He will reminisce as he sits in his 5-star hotel.
I'm just like you for real.
He doesn't miss that. No, Connor's just like, give me the fucking 5-star hotel right now.
Give me the Sheraton right now.
No, it's fun, but also it's like, God damn, that was no way to live.
It's like, damn, bitch, you live like this.
I think I got all my really stupid ideas out of my head, and now I'm trying to be more sensible and take care of myself. And,
It's time to adult now.